Hello, my name is Eric Westbrook. I take a computer programming class at SJR State, and I'd like to ask you a few questions about your job. What is your name?
My name's Marty Westbrook.
What is your age?
I'm 44 years old.
What do you do for your occupation?
I am a human capital management consultant, which allows me to do a number of different things, one of which is software development.
How long have you been doing this for?
I've been in the IT industry for over 20 years now.
What degree did you have to get and from what college?
I got a degree of MIS, which is Management Information Systems, from Florida State University.
What classes did you have to take to get this degree for your job?
I had to take all the core business classes, which include accounting, accounting 2, finance, marketing, management. I also had to take a lot of programming classes and database design classes.
What was your favorite class?
My favorite class was probably when I was a senior, it was a senior project class where you had to put together everything you learned and develop a piece of software.
Do you enjoy your job?
There are days when I enjoy it, and there are days when I don't.
What type of programming languages do you use in everyday work?
On a daily basis, I write code from anything from COBOL, which is really old school language, to Java, JavaScript, HTML, cascading style sheets. I'm also learning some Salesforce.com code right now.
Do you deal with math operations in everyday work, and how so?
So part of our industry is payroll, and so doing payroll processing, you have to write a number of calculations to get taxes right and keep people's paychecks correct. So yes.
Do you use algorithms when making code?
Typically, when we're writing software, we write it from a detailed design specification, which sort of lays out everything you're supposed to be doing and what the final product's supposed to look like. From an algorithm perspective, if something super complicated, I'll try to write that down on a piece of paper, but typically I do that kind of stuff in my head.
Can you show me how you access your library when you're writing code?
Okay. So right now I'm writing some Java code on this screen. This screen is MySQL. It's a sort of the database that's behind the scenes of the system, the application I'm writing. This is called Eclipse. It's an IDE. It's a development tool for helping you write Java code. This sort of helps you determine if your syntax is correct or incorrect. It'll give you a little red dot here if something's not right. To the left here is where the library of code exists. So you have your source, which is where all your Java code is, and you see just different folders that contain different types of code. And then right now I'm working in a JSP page, which is a Java server page that connects to these libraries. And you can see, so.
Are these some strings of code right here?
Sure, here's a couple strings that are for creating string variables. Yes.
What is your favorite part about your job?
Well, I guess I get to work from home, and I get to do a bunch of different things, and I have a bunch of different clients, so it's not, I don't do the same thing all day long. I wear multiple hats. I do project management, I do testing, I do coding, I do design work, database design work. So I do a bunch of different things.
It seems like your job has a lot of responsibility. Is that true?
That is true. When you're dealing with people's paychecks and the money they get every other week, it's sort of important to get that right. If you were to mess things up, it would be not good.
If I wanted to take on this career, what pointers would you give me?
start early, learn all the new social media, the new languages, try to figure out what's coming up next and learn that, and obviously get a good education and pay attention in your coding classes.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.